Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you know where the big dreams of little people are hidden? Get comfy, close your eyes, and I will tell you a wonderful story. Do you know how many animals live in the forest and how many homes are there? All the animals, like the rabbit, the fox, the wolf, and even the little ant, have their own homes. This is why it's very important to watch where you walk when you're in the forest. My friend Goldilocks didn't know she had to be careful and forgot what her mommy told her: not to go far from home, and definitely not to enter someone else's house. Now, let me tell you her story, so you can learn from it too. Get comfy, close your eyes, and let's go on an adventure together. Goldilocks was a very curious little girl. Her house was close to the forest, so she spent a lot of time exploring the plants and animals. She knew all about the animals and flowers in the forest, but she forgot one important rule from her parents: never go too far from home. One afternoon, Goldilocks went exploring again. She was looking at flowers and bushes and didn't notice that she had wandered far away from home. Soon, she realized she didn't know where she was or how to get back. She felt scared and lost. Just then, she saw a small, funny-looking house. In this house lived a family of bears. Papa Bear, who was big and strong. Mama Bear, who was kind and caring. And their little baby bear, who loved to explore the world. Mama Bear loved her family very much. Each bear had their own porridge bowl, bed, and chair. They all knew how to share and keep things in order. That day, before Goldilocks found the house, Mama Bear had made some yummy porridge for lunch, but it was still too hot to eat. So she said, "Let's go for a walk while the porridge cools down." Papa Bear and Baby Bear agreed, and off they went. When they were out, Goldilocks saw the little house and thought, "I wonder what's inside." She knew it wasn't polite to go in, but she was so curious. She peeked through the window and saw the bowls of porridge on the table. They looked so delicious, and she was very hungry. Without knocking or asking, Goldilocks opened the door and went inside. She tried the biggest bowl of porridge first, but it was too hot. Then she tried the middle bowl, but it was too cold. Finally, she tried the smallest bowl, and it was just right. She ate it all up. After eating, she felt very tired. She saw some chairs and decided to sit down. She tried the biggest chair, but it was too big. This must belong to a giant, she thought. She tried the middle chair, but it was still too big and not comfy. Finally, she tried the smallest chair, and it was just right. But when she sat down, the chair broke into pieces. "Oh no," she cried. Goldilocks felt even more tired after that. She looked around and saw 3 beds in the bedroom. She tried the biggest bed, but it was too hard. She tried the middle bed, but it was too soft. Finally, she tried the smallest bed, and it was just right. She snuggled in and fell fast asleep. Meanwhile, the 3 bears came back from their walk. When they went inside, they saw that something was not right. "Someone's been eating my porridge," said Papa Bear in his big, deep voice. "Someone's been eating my porridge too," said Mama Bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge, and they ate it all up," cried Baby Bear. Then they looked at their chairs. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said Papa Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair too," said Mama Bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair, and they broke it," cried Baby Bear. The bears were very surprised and went to check the bedroom. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," said Papa Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed too," said Mama Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and she's still there," cried Baby Bear. Goldilocks woke up when she heard the voices. She was so scared when she saw the 3 bears staring at her. She jumped out of bed and ran out of the house as fast as she could. She ran all the way back home and promised herself that she would never go into someone else's house again without asking. And the bears, they cleaned up their house and made more porridge. From that day on, Goldilocks always listened to her parents and was more careful when exploring the forest.